3G and the iPhone 4G, doing simple absolute launch times, phone boot times, and just generally usability between both of the phones. And I will be going over some new features between the new iPhone compared to the iPhone 3G. So let's head straight into it, and we're going to turn on both the phones. They've both been restored from scratch, and they've got the same information, besides the iPhone 3G has a little less music and photos due to the higher capacity in the iPhone 4. But other than that, it's got the same applications, same folder. It literally is just like a mirrored phone. So I want to eliminate all odds. Also talk about both the phones. 128 meg of RAM and a 400 MHz processor, 512 meg of RAM and a gigahertz processor, the A4 chip Apple recently designed. So that processor and RAM is also going to add a heck of performance over the 3GS and the 3G. So while this is already launched, the iPhone 3G is still going at it, which is quite embarrassing because I've been using this for 2 years. You don't really notice it until the new phone is actually out. You've got to sound like my dad. So let's quickly open this up. Now first we're going to jump into loading Safari. Again, everything's been cleared, so let's open both of these. And we're going to load Los Angeles Times, because that's quite a heavy website to load. There we go. I'm going to try and click this at the same time. Oh, what's going on it? There you go. And also the iPhone 4 has a Wi-Fi N card, this has a Wi-Fi G card. So you can see some different timings here. And it's quite embarrassing seeing this now. The iPhone 3G is just catching up. The iPhone 4 is done. Let us rock and roll. No, my luck, this take days now. It looks like it's doing stuff now. Keep this on so it doesn't turn off. Right, I might just actually quit this because it is taking a long time. Let's see if we can actually scroll. There you go, you get the typical black bars. The iPhone 4 you don't. So that's pretty nifty. Anyway, I'm going to quit out of that. Now, one thing you're going to be doing all the time is going through your settings. So let's quickly launch this because I have noticed setting is quite slow with the iPhone 3G. So let's go that. Done, and still going, done. Right. Now let's go to general and general. It takes a long time just to slide through to the side. Right. It is pretty slow, isn't it? Now, one thing I have recently seen is the amount of time it takes to load a game. So let's go to the games folder and let's load AC World. I'm not going to bother switching the phones over here because they're just going to show launch times. And the game is launched now. And the 3G is still going. And I used to be mad in this game, and it did take quite a lot of your time. Basically just loading the game. Right. Has it actually frozen? I don't know. No, there we go. 14%. And the iPhone 3G is just about to be finished. 8% more. And done. Still thinking about it. There you go, done. Right, so let's get out of this now. As you can see, there was a clear performance there. It takes time to really quit the damn thing, but it is slow, isn't it? Now, one thing you're going to be using all the time is maps as well. So let's launch this. And let's press locate. I'm not even responding, so. Okay, iPhone 4 has found one of the houses already. And the iPhone 3G is still launching the application. So it's definitely noticeable the difference between both the phones. You see, you've still got the spinning cog up there. just launched England now. Okay. And is it going to do its thing? Okay, it's found it. What's actually going to be like? The iPhone 4 is a lot more accurate. So let's quit out of this. Now, one thing I've done is a quick test note to test the accelerometer. So now what we're going to do is tilt these phones. See how smooth it is. There you go, the iPhone 3G is quite joggy. Let's quickly focus back on this. There you go, let's put it back in its dock. So it's quite clear. Now I'm going to quickly show you the features over this phone compared to this one. Obviously one is the camera. Both of these, obviously you've got a normal back-facing camera. Updating library. Well, one is the camera. There you go. Press OK. Now, the one thing about this is, also I'm going to move out the shot because I'm not actually wearing a shirt here, I really don't need to see that, is it has a camera there and this one doesn't. So switch back. If I can. Yeah, there you go. And also, this has a video mode, records in HD. And you can tap to focus, like so. You can also put a flash on. There you go, let's quit out of this. One is also, where's it gone? The compass. Let's do its thing. Yeah, set this up, yeah. There you go. There's north. Oh no, you're going to find my home. Right, and also, you're going to see much in this video is the Retina display is absolutely fantastic. When I first used it, I was like, wow. I actually thought it was a sticker still on the phone. Yes, I know, I'm pretty stupid. But you cannot tell between the pixels on the screen. It looks like printed paper, as Apple say. I'm not working for Apple, but it truly is fantastic. Also, you have got the ability to multifunction. Let's quickly load up my Twitter application. There you go. Scroll over here. Now let's go back to notes. Now I want to go back to maps. Now I want to go to Safari. It's so intuitive. You do not have to read the manual to use this, and it's really is a breakthrough for multitasking on the iPhone. It has been out on major phones for years. The iPhone really has just put everything together perfectly. You can use it straight away, and it doesn't seem to slow down the phone whatsoever, but it has obviously left up because this is an older and slower phone. But as you say, you can see the clear performance upgrade between the iPhone 3G to the iPhone 4, and if you are willing to upgrade, I would definitely recommend get the iPhone 4 to the 3GS. Number one is just the fantastic features, the build quality, the design. You cannot really go wrong. Fair enough, it is a little bit more expensive, but in the long run it's going to be future proof and it can last you a hell of a lot longer than this phone here. But give it a year and I'll be pretty saying the wrong thing. But obviously this is a quick comparison video, and I'll do a quick turn off video just to end the video. There you go. Let's see what one turns off quicker out of curiosity. And the iPhone 4 is done. And see how long is the iPhone 3G going to take. Anywho, bish bash bosh. Anyway, I'm Darryl from techbuff.com, and for more technical updates